Rachel with Minji, and today she and I are going to work on healing. So I heard that Minji knows how to heal, but she has trouble doing it when there are people around. So I want to practice with some distractions. Now, first of all, Minji is not as comfortable with me as she is with you, obviously. So that's kind of our first challenge. Of course, it's most important that Minji heals with you, but we want her to know the commands, absolutely without a doubt, so anyone can tell her to heal. As you can see, she's a little bit nervous about being out here in this area, so that's going to be our second distraction, and that's all I'm really going to throw at her today. I just want to get her listening to me and paying attention. So, I'm going to start off getting her on the left side. Minji, sit. Good girl. Try to get her a little closer. In line. Sit. Good girl. Good sit. Good girl, Minji. I'm just going to try to get her a little bit more calm here. Try to let her relax. Good girl. Okay. So I'm going to be holding the leash in my right hand. And since, we're just starting out, I'm not going to give her too much slack because I really want to be able to control her. The halty collar is nice because I'm able to control her head, which is good. So, when you start off with the heel, first of all, heel is a moving command. So you lead with the leg that's closest to her. That's kind of like your physical cue to her that you're healing. So as you step forward, slap your leg or snap your fingers and tell her heel. Minji. Sit. Sit. Adjust her halty collar. Now I think part of her anxiety is she thinks that she got her leash out and came through the gate that she's going home. So she probably thinks that you're right around the corner. So I'm going to use this opportunity to really work with her so she doesn't get away with pulling and try to work through that to get her into a good heel. All right, sit. Sit. Good girl. Good heel. Good girl. Good heel, Minji. Good heel. Good girl. Good girl. Now, of course, you can always use treats with healing. I'm going to try just to do praise. Since she's already kind of anxious, I know the labs are really food motivated, which is a good thing. But I don't think it would necessarily get her over her anxiety. And so I don't want her getting treats while she's super anxious like this because I don't want it to be reinforcing the anxious behavior. Instead, I want to try to control her without the food, and then when she's relaxed, then we could do healing with treats. But if she's just focusing on, being nervous, trying to get to you because she thinks you're out there or something, giving her food when she's just going through the motions of healing, it will reinforce whatever's on her mind, which is getting out there, being nervous, instead of the actual healing itself. Because she does know it, she just needs some more practice. Now you can see, when she was getting a little bit far ahead of me, I just gave her a little tug back on her halty collar, and then I turned left. And in turning left, what I do is I kind of lift my leg up and move out like this. Now it's not to knee her in the face or anything like that. It's just to get in front of her, and I cut her off. She's forced to pay attention to me. So we're going to keep walking around a bit longer this time, and I'm going to just continue doing that. In addition to turning left, I can also make quick right turns and give her a pop when I do that, or quick about turns, just to keep her guessing so that she really has to focus on me and not on the rest of the world. Sit. Good girl. Good heel.
heel. Okay, she's doing really well. As you can see, the first little pattern I did, I was having to pull up some slack and correct her with this hand, but now I rarely have to do that at all, and she is becoming more relaxed. She's not whining as much, and she's paying attention to me a lot better. So I'm having to rely less on leash corrections. Heel.
Good heel. Good heel, Minji. Good girl, heel. Good girl. Good girl.
Okay, that was really great. I am really impressed with her. She is very attentive. Now she's still concerned about what's going on over there. If ever she hears some voices, in the office, she wants to go in that direction. I'm pretty sure she thinks you're there waiting for her. But as you can see with the turns, especially the left turns, doing a left turn circle where I just keep stepping in front of her and getting in her way like that really makes her listen to me. Now, when I stop, I don't even have to tell her to sit except for that one time. She does it automatically and she looks right up at me, which is exactly what we want to see. Again, this is just trying to work through the anxiety and distractions so that she listens to you all the time. Because she does know heel, but you want her to know it like it's second nature. So it doesn't matter if there are other dogs, people, bicyclists, skateboarders, anything like that that you pass on the street. She always heels regardless. Okay. Good girl. Yep. Good. Good heel. Good girl. Now she hears the walkie-talkie going off. That's kind of distracting her. Do that. No, sit. Good girl. Good heel, Minji. Good girl. Okay, she's still doing really well. Yep. Heel, good girl. Okay, that last bit was a little bit sloppy. She kind of came a bit too far around me. Now, as you can see, it works. I'm not having to really drag her around on this. Just if she gets out of line, does something I don't want her to do, I just do a quick pop like this. Now, this leash is loose enough to where I'm not just giving her correction for no reason right now, but, just a quick pop is a lot more effective than trying to, just yank and giving her steady pressure. Now, like I said, whenever she hears something going on in there, hears the walkie-talkie, she can't really focus on me, and she's focusing on that. So, those are the kind of distractions that we want to work on. We want to start off slow. I think this was a good start for her today, and then gradually we'll work up to more distractions and like meeting new people and new dogs. Eventually, if we keep working on this, we can work to when one of our employees comes in at the start of our shift, at the start of their shift, before she's gotten to meet them that day or something, work on meeting them and controlling her there. But I still think she needs a little bit more work, which is kind of everyday distractions and little sounds, like in this video, just people talking, just because she is a bit more anxious. But she is very responsive. It's just a matter of consistency with her. All right, this was Rachel and Minji, and we were working on Keela.